Well, another game against the Wareham Gatemen and another loss for the Bourne Braves. This one pretty out of proportionate for them as a score of 13-2 in favor of the Gatemen. I'm Blaine McCormick, he's Justin Galanti, and he's Kyle Kirchhoff. Kyle, I'll start with you. We saw an excellent outing from Wareham's pitcher Hogan. Yep. Miller Hogan. He has two last names. It's kind of tough to memorize. But what did you see from him, and how did the Bourne Braves not be able to get their timing right with him?
Well, Hogan was fantastic. I thought he had a great fastball. He was really racking up the strikeouts, and frankly, he got a lot of help from Braves hitters who I don't think put together great at-bats tonight. The one real opportunity the Braves had to score in the second inning. They got the leadoff man on, had guys on second and third with no outs. All you have to do is put the ball in play in essentially any capacity. The Braves were unable to do that tonight, and some of that credit goes to Hogan, some of that goes to the fact that the Braves offense just couldn't get it going tonight. But you got to think that if you're facing this Braves lineup, this is probably the best time to face them because they're probably as fatigued as anyone right now. And Miller came out, took full advantage of it.
And 18 games in a 16-day stretch, that you mentioned the fatigue, that's got to put some wear and tear on their bones. And the pitching really took a tear tonight. We saw Brian Eichorn on the mound today. He's usually a guy that really pounds the zone and throws in the strikes. That's why we gave him the nickname Strikeouts. But it seemed as though the Gatemen really turned on those strikes and hit the balls very hard and with some extra power.
Right, I mean, the issue can be that when you throw that many strikes, you might leave some pitches out over the plate. And Wareham did not let Eichorn get in too many pitchers' counts. It wasn't 0-2, 1-2. They were first pitch swinging or 0-1 or 1-0 right away, so they didn't get behind, and Eichorn wasn't able to expand the zone. They did a really good job, and look, he's been Bourne's most effective starter the entire season, so one bad start doesn't make a season bad. But tonight wasn't great. He got hit up for the first time, and he'll look to bounce back. The whole team will, and as Kyle said, the off day, very important for everyone.
Well, the last time we were here at Spillane Field, Andrew Freej had a good game at third base, and today he had an impressive outing as well at that same position. What did you see from Freej, both in the field and at the plate?
Well, like you said, we talked to him last time we were here, and he was saying he was really working on that leg kick. It looks like his timing is down a lot better now. Really, the balls he's hitting, even the ones that he hits right at guys, are hit hard, and really that's all you can do as a hitter. And I think if anyone's approach has improved over this stretch, it's probably been Andrew Freej's, and Jamison Hanna, I think, as well, has gotten much better too. But yeah, Freej's really had a couple good plays defensively tonight, and of course in a 10-run game or whatever it was at the time when he made the great play down here at the line, that kind of gets overshadowed by the fact that you're trailing by so much. But defensively, he was solid again tonight. He's got his timing down. We've said it countless times. If he can get the bat rolling consistently, he's going to be a dangerous hitter in this lineup.
It seemed as though that the good plays of Freej were overshadowed by the bad plays of every other Bourne Brave that was out there. A lot of bobbles, a lot of miscommunications out there from both the infielders and the outfielders today. Is that tough to deal with when you're a pitcher on the mound and you're having a defense right behind you that can't really come up with anything for you?
Yeah, I mean, of course it's tough. The defense wasn't great tonight, but Kyle and I were talking about on the broadcast how through the largest portion of this season up till now, defense has not been an issue for the Braves. And it's hard to make excuses because you don't know if this is true and you don't want to make excuses, but 18 games in 16 days is something you will not see in the major leagues, something you will not see in the minor leagues. It happened because of rainouts, but it's really, really tough on everyone. I don't know if you can tell, the three of us are exhausted. I'm sure all the players are. So, look, the Braves are not 11 runs worse than the Wareham Gatemen. The Braves are not a team that can't catch fly balls or field ground balls. Sometimes you have one of those nights. Unfortunately, it's happened 2 times in less than a week for the Braves. They lost by 10 runs the other day against Falmouth. But I think this team should have the confidence that after a day off tomorrow, everyone can recharge the batteries and things will be just all right. You're still 2 games over 500, and you're still in second place by a game.
Well, moving on to our Players of the Game segment. In a dark and gloomy game here, a shining star had to be Andrew Freej at third base. He had an impressive outing at the plate, and Kyle, you mentioned his defensive work and the leg kick that he's been working on. It seemed to work to his perfection. We saw him really hit for extra base hits today and also put some good wood on the ball. Andrew Freej, you're my player of the game.
Well, speaking of extra base hits, I'm going to give my player of the game to Grant Witherspoon, and it's tough to find anyone in this offense tonight to give it to, but Witherspoon's a guy that came up, I believe, in the second inning, ripped a double into the gap, and then his next time up laid down a bunt for a hit. And I just think that's the best thing on earth, to have a guy like that in the middle of your lineup with his speed, the ability he has to run the bases. he can create a lot on the base pass. He's a very aggressive base runner, and sometimes that hurts him. But he's stolen 7 bases for a reason. He's only been caught once. He had the double, he had the bunt for a hit. A really all-around good game for Witherspoon. Also made a good catch in right field, managing the wall back there. So good game for him, and he'll get my player of the game.
I'm going to go with the catcher, Kevin Radzowicz, and not so much because of big production from him, but he doesn't get to play all that often, and tonight got to start for the first time in a while. And it's unfortunate that you have to be behind there for a game where your team gives up 13 runs, but he was solid behind the plate, continued to work hard even into the later innings, blocking pitches in the dirt, handling the staff. So Radzowicz is my player of the game.
Well, boys, the stretch is done. 18 games in 16 days. We're over it now, and the players and us will enjoy an off day tomorrow. We won't have a broadcast or a Tomahawk talk for tomorrow, but we will be back the next day to bring you more Bourne Braves action. For Kyle Kercheval and Justin Galanti, I'm Blaine McCormick. Thanks for watching Tomahawk Talk.